First, I would like to talk about the emergency vehicle that was proposed in the budget that was presented at the work session. The vehicle itself was over $500,000, and understanding that there were concerns and questions raised about it, I've decided to postpone or delay that purchase until at least next year, so we have time to gather more information and answer any questions regarding the purchase of that vehicle, since that was also tied to emergency management, and the current, or the 2022 budget calls for the creation of emergency management operations. That'll allow time for that to happen before we go ahead and commit to a vehicle. So I just wanted to put that out there, that will be postponed and will not be in the 2022 recommended budget.
The emergency management vehicle. You know, that conversation started, and actually last meeting, Commissioner Juarez beat me to this when he asked whether the emergency manager vehicle was actually Maserati. And, you know, I was like, well, I can't top that for a question, because that encompasses how I think people generally feel about it. I'm sure that there's a lot of reason why that might need to happen, and I look forward to hearing more about it. But when I think about in terms of the budget and the prioritization and the hurt that's happening to this community because of the pandemic, because of violence, because of so many different things, investing $550,000 in a chunk of steel that's going to sit in a parking lot for 360 days is not going to impact people in this community in the way that we need to see it happen. It's just not. And I can be supportive of the emergency manager position because I think that'll be a great job for emergency preparedness and readiness for disasters like flooding and, you know, extreme cold and heat instances and whatnot. But I think we need to see the proof beforehand, because, you know, we can probably hook you up with a great pop-up tent and some folding chairs if people need a space to get together and talk outside of an emergency situation. But I think that this is a symbolic gesture by us removing this from the budget to say that we as a commission want to invest in things that are going to have high impact on people, especially in this time. So that's the reason I'm not supportive of that $550,000 in this budget.